In this tutorial, we're going to cover exporting a frame to an estimate. And to do that, you want, first of all, pull up the frame that you want to export. But more importantly, you need to make sure the estimate you want to send this to is already created. This will not create the estimate for you. So you need to go into Portal Pro, create the estimate, and you don't even have to add products to it at this point. Just create the estimate, and Portal Pro or the frame detailing will take care of sending it to the correct category of Portal Pro for the estimate. So I've got this frame here for this job, Circle K, and again, you want to make sure everything is completed, like the glazing bead, the frame part number is there. This PDF cut sheet if needed, and again, parts, make sure everything's complete there. And we'll come under the Export tab, and you'll come down here and select Estimate. And you can see when we do that, it's asking us now for the estimate number. And the estimate number I'm going to use also has estimate revision, because estimates do have revisions. You see that's empty. We'll enter the estimate number that I want to use is 12580. And when I move out of that, this should load all revisions for that estimate number in this drop down here. And it pops up a message to verify the correct revision is selected. And I believe I want to send this one actually has two there, and I want to send it to the second one, this number 1. And the other thing you want to do is up here, if you want the tag numbers to go in as a note, then enter the tag numbers here that you need. If you don't want or don't need tag numbers, you will need to enter the quantity here. So however many of these frames are needed for this estimate, enter the quantity here. And I'm going to put 2. Tag number I'm not going to worry about. Typically that's not anything you include in an estimate, but if you do need it, that's where you would enter that information. And if you're entering tag numbers, don't type it like this, tag 100, tag 101, because the program will automatically insert the word tag first. So the only thing you need will be this, the numbers themselves, separated with a comma. So that's all you need. The program will take care of adding a note called tag and then whatever is in this box. Okay, next thing you want to do is come down here, make sure the account type is selected correctly. Again, that's the controls the markup that's used. If you select any one of these top 5, it will put the markup in here that's built into for your company. And if you want to use your own markup, be sure to select special. Well, let's do this first. If I select contractor, you can see it automatically puts in that markup. And so you want to use whatever, if there are other products in that estimate, and you want to use the same markup, use whatever markup you used in there. So I'm going to go ahead and select special, and we'll put this at 50%. So once this is all finished here, okay, I should have mentioned this. Select only if using special. And that's for the discount on the products. Now, some of the items like labor, if we come over here to look at the labor, you can see your multiplier on labor is typically net. There is no discount. But on other products like sticks and things like that, there would be a discount. And when you made the drawing, you always make it with the standard discount, because when you create the part number, you want to make sure the standard discount is used, because that's how it will be saved to your database. Now when you export it out, however, if, for example, you are getting a special discount for this particular project, then select special and enter whatever your multiplier is, Instead of 0.5, maybe it's 0.4. So that's the multiplier that'll be used when this is sent to the estimate. However, if it's just a standard estimate, then leave it blank, like that. All right, and it'll use the standard discount from the other screen for any parts that get discounted. And this is a checkbox. You can see it's checked automatically to include tag numbers as a note. And that's this field right here. And this one is the job taxable. And make sure you check that. It's checked automatically. So if it's not taxable, uncheck that so it doesn't try to add tax to it when it sends it to the estimate. All right, so this is all we should need. We can go ahead and click send. And it tells us the frame has been sent. Open the estimate and bring up the frame to generate the totals to add to the estimate. So, okay. And if we come over here into Portal Pro, and that was the estimate number there, and it was revision 1, so we'll double click this one. Come under product information, and if we select hollow metal, you can see there's the frame. There's 2 of them that have been added, plus all the components to build that frame. And it generated the price. Make sure that's all correct. If you want to take a look at it, you can just double click it here. Make sure everything looks correct. You can see the list price, or the cost rather, is $926.25. The total cost with freight in, $955.90. If we take a look at frame detailing, you can see those numbers are the same. So just make sure everything is correct. And if for some reason the counts were off, for example, the number of parts needed for each item, you can correct them here. You can also go into add edit products and pull up that frame and make permanent changes to that item. And really that's where you probably should make them, so that it will be correct if somebody ever uses this again. Okay, so that's that's it. It's pretty straightforward on how this works. So if you have any questions or comments on this, please feel free to call us or email and let us know what's going on. Thanks.